Hey guys, today we're checking out a Hyzer flip machine. It is the DGA Vortex. Oh, just the effortless flip on that. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. So the Vortex has the numbers 76-31. It's an extremely understable fairway driver. It's one of Katrina Allen's signature series discs. Came out a couple years ago. We're out here at Indian Hills today, which is an extremely technical wooded course that requires a ton of Hyzer angles that flip to flat and either come back or keep going to the right. So it should be a really good course to test out a ton of different angles on. It's a 390-foot par 3, requires a big turnover to the right. This should be perfect. Oh, so much turn. I mean, that was a pretty flat angle, and that just turned the whole way. I have absolutely jack squat here. I'm gonna try to go lefty down this right gap. There we go. Yes. Oh, that is a tragedy. And I've actually been really excited to try the Vortex for a couple of reasons. One is that I've been playing left-handed a little bit, as I said in my last video, because I hurt my wrist on my right hand. Can't do a lot of forehands. So I wanted something that I could really easily Hyzer flip with that left arm, because my left arm has so much less power. One of the reasons why I got this Vortex is to work on those angles with my left hand. And I think one of the things that's going to be great about this disc for newer players to figure out how to learn the Hyzer flip, or just learn how understable discs react, because it's so easy to flip, so understable, it takes such effortless power to do so. And now here's a hole I hate. 372-foot par 3, you gotta cut right. Super dog-legged, uphill to the right. We're gonna try to do something really wonky on Hyzer with this Vortex. Oh, you know, that was the right angle. If it actually got down and became a roller, that would have been really nice. Still pretty far from the basket. Gonna have to do like a turnover to the right to get over there. Oh, this hole is brutal. All right, guys, lefty approach. Get up there, skip. Nice. Downright treacherous. And if you guys have been watching the channel a bit, you know that I've been playing around with a lot of like straight 7 speeds, especially the FD, Leopard 3, Cicada, Crave, trying to find that perfect 7 speed for me that just goes really dead straight. So I really wanted like an overstable and understable complement to that 7 speed selection. I've also been throwing the Athena, kind of for that overstable slot. So I've been excited for the Vortex because I really want something that's just effortless for that understability. And I really like when my straight 7 speed kind of can become understable. If I throw it hard and flat, it'll get that turn and pan over. But I also want something that I can put on a really aggressive Hyzer angle and have it flip all the way up and just keep going if I really need a unique line, especially now that I'm not throwing forehands. I really feel like I'm going to be leaning on more understable discs. This is a good hole for this disc. This is going to be a huge turnover. Probably won't be able to see the basket, but hopefully you can see a nice turn and flip out of this disc. Yeah, get down there. Little overturned. That's going to be a good spot. I don't often play this course because it's just brutal off the tee, so wooded. Makes me look like a chump, but here we are anyways. This hole is going to require a Hyzer up this gap, then it has to fade left. So I'm going to put this on a lot of Hyzer, power down a little bit because we don't want it to flip all the way over. We want it to get back left. Oh, that looks good. Get left, left. Oh, it's going to be so deep. Good shot, clean, just so deep. One of the double-edged swords of really understable discs is that effortless distance. In this case, too effortless. Woo! That was pretty close. Oh, that was not close. And I am just such a sucker for the 7-speed rim. I don't know what it is exactly. I think it's because the 7-speed is big enough where I can really get the full power grip on it and not feel like I have to compromise my grip at all. But at the same time, it's small enough where I feel like I have tons of control and it's really easy to manipulate still. So for all of my like go-to drivers. I really like leaning on those 7-speed discs. But what's your preference? I'm curious. I know a lot of people like those 8 speeds, those 9 speeds. It kind of just depends on the person, what their favorite speed is, like their go-to driver. For me, solidly a 7 guy. Give me those T-birds, give me those Leopard 3s, and give me that Vortex. Let's throw it on this hole. This hole is gonna require a really straight shot. So we're gonna try to go for a nice Hyzer flip, but not overturn it. That is the catch. Oh yeah. Oh, but still overturned. That thing's just going. Oh my goodness. That's about 100 feet past the basket. That thing just goes, no effort. Just turn, 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 turn. This does not stop. The glide is crazy. I think we're gonna have to go lefty backhand Hyzer around this big bush. I gotta get over there. Well, that was basically perfect. And I cannot believe it's taken me this long to replace that really understable fairway driver slot. I used to bag an F7. I double aced with a Prodigy F7. Absolutely love that disc, and this is reminding me of that a lot. So this absolute mess of trees is in fact a fairway, I guess. Really tight tunnel that you have to kind of snake over. We're gonna try to do a little Hyzer flip here. Yeah, get through. Oh, that's absolute money. Love that. We're pin high, we just didn't get the fade back, which is to be expected for this disc. Somehow every single basket's in the hard spot today. This is just like 300 feet, pure tunnel. Maybe like a 25-foot wide tunnel. But that's why we have this. There, yes. Frick yeah. This is instantly becoming a favorite of mine. Wow, 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 wow. An amazing drive, but I'm still scrambling. Such is the way of Indian Hills. All right, edge of circle. There we go, baby. And if you're looking for a really understable disc too, why don't you go check out Grow and Throw, growandthrow.shop. That's this video's sponsor. They will hook you up all things disc golf related, growandthrow.shop. All right, to finish out, 388-foot par 3, turnover around this cluster of trees, extremely tough. Probably gonna have to put this down into the roller, see what happens. Get down. I didn't get quite enough. Well, that's okay. Grass was a bit tall for the roller play. That'll put me in an okay spot though. Bummer. What's crazy is that I feel like I was lacing the hard gaps over and over, but could not get any birdies. This is just a tough freaking course, but the Vortex is a great disc for this course and might be a great disc for you. I'm very confident in this making the bag because I've really needed just an extremely understable, effortless fairway driver. I'm really excited to throw this on some more lefty lines and just try to get it to flip to flat and ride straight and really work on my lefty angles with this guy. And for righty, I actually am going to use this a lot because I am so reliant on the Hyzer angle. Hyzer is just always my most comfortable release point, and I feel like I'm always most accurate when I'm throwing on Hyzer. So while I think the Vortex for most people is going to be more of a utility disc that you might not be breaking out every single round, for me, it's going to be a disc I use a lot because I can get it to ride very straight and very far with minimal effort on what for me is a very natural angle. But it's really going to depend on you and what you're into, and if you're more of a flat or Anheuser just natural release type person, then you probably won't get quite as much mileage out of this. Maybe it's more of a roller disc, but I really cannot recommend the Vortex enough. This swirly PL plastic, it's a lot like ESP. I mean, it's really just a solid like star type plastic. So if you have any questions about the Vortex or anything else disc golf related, or if there's a different DGA mold you want me to try, because I'm trying to get a little bit more into DGA, leave it down in the comments. Really appreciate it. Also, like and subscribe. Also really appreciate that. Helps me out a lot. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.